Canadian truckers upset over the country's vaccine mandates have been protesting for 2 weeks, blocking bridge traffic and shutting down commerce between Canada and the U.S. Who's behind this anti-vaccine protest in the capital city of Canada, a country where nearly 90% of truckers are already vaccinated? One of the biggest cheerleaders is supposedly a woman who lives 1,200 miles away in St. Joseph, Missouri. It's her name listed behind this Facebook page. This one and this one. Besides her name and photo, the pages show the details of her life. So we contacted her and learned she's a victim of identity theft. Her real Facebook page has been hacked, and these convoy pages used her stolen identity. We're not telling you who she is because she's unhappy she's even being associated with this protest, but she acknowledges that people need to be warned. What happened to her could happen to anyone with a social media account. Yoav Kiran of cybersecurity company BrandShield says cyber criminals have become increasingly creative in impersonating people on social media. They love to use the Facebook profiles of people who've had Facebook pages for a while because they arouse less suspicion.
That's one of the ways that these cameras work. You need to be aware of it and be careful.
In this case, the St. Joe Woman's page was first being illicitly used in January to raise money supposedly for former President Donald Trump. Then this month, these trucker convoy pages popped up designed to raise both public support and money. So who's believed to be behind all these pages?
Right-wing actors from the U.S., Europe, Australia, etc., have been helping to fund this movement.
University of Kansas political science professor Don Hayter-Markle said far-right groups have latched on to a variety of movements as a way of getting their own message out there. He says the far-right loves any mandate march because it fits their narrative of a tyrannical government.
It's really not that much different than the kind of propaganda and misinformation that Russian operatives put out, that Chinese operatives put out, that North Korean operatives put out.
By raising money through fake Facebook pages, they can keep a protest that would have died down after a few days going strong.
Even just running their vehicles for that long, and then eating and having to be away from home and not working and et cetera, that cost becomes too steep if you don't have people supporting you.
So far, social funding has brought in nearly $15 million. So how do you protect your identity from being used as a front man for one of these fake pages?
The only sort of preventative measure you can take is deactivate your social media accounts.
Even if you do that, there's no guarantee that cyber criminals won't still find an old profile online. As for those bogus pages involving the woman from St. Joe, Facebook has now taken them down. Linda Wager, Fox 4 Problem Solvers.